Yo, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another Photopea tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm showing you guys how you can make a Minecraft thumbnail that looks like this super easily for free using Photopea.com. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so once you are at Photopea.com, you're going to see this menu. Go ahead and click on New Project. And for the dimensions, we're going to go with 1280 by 720 and hit create. I'm going to leave the pictures that I use in this tutorial down in the description below so you can look there if you need one. And I'm going to be using this background right here. So when you bring it in, hit Control Alt T to resize it. Hold left click on one of the corners and hold Shift while you drag your mouse. And make it fill in the background. Like that. Hit that check mark. Go ahead and delete this background layer. You might have to unlock it by clicking on the lock. Just delete that. We don't need that anymore. Now I'm going to bring in a Minecraft person. I don't really know who this is or what this is, but I found it. And just hit Control V to paste it in. So here we go. We got this guy. Now I'm just going to leave him right here for now. And we're going to click on the background layer and go up to Filter, Blur, Radial Blur. Turn the amount down just a little bit to about 6 and hit OK. So now it has like a motion blur look to it, which is really cool. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add a border. So go ahead and go to your rectangle tool over here on the left. Go up to fill and click this X. That makes it transparent. Now go to stroke. Click on the red again and just choose white. Or you could just click on the white and click the white one if there is one. Now change it to about 8 point. So now you can leave the rest the same. Start at the top left. Drag it all the way to the bottom right. And now you can change the size of it up here. So I'm going to choose about 41 for now. Or actually, I'm going to go with 53. Now just click on your overlay layer. Click this little drop down menu and click on overlay. So now we got a nice little border on the outside. Already looking super great. I'm just going to name these. Actually, I'm just going to name that one. Okay, so now what we're ready to do is make some text. So go to your text tool. Go ahead and click anywhere on your canvas. And I'm going to type Minecraft. Oh wait, actually it's filling in the whole thing. So let me just click on the background layer. Click anywhere on my canvas. And type Minecraft. Now hit Control A to select it. Go up here to the size and turn it up quite a bit. All the way for now. We're just going to change the font to Luckiest Guy. And then adjust the size accordingly. So let's see. Let's move this text layer above him so we can see it. Let's make it a little bit smaller, maybe 120. Or actually, let's go a little bit bigger, 130. It's all about experimenting. 140 is good. So 140 it is. Now just move it here. Double click on that text layer. Go to Gradient Overlay. Click on Gradient Overlay. Go here to the color box. Go ahead and click on that. What we're going to do is we're going to change this black to a light gray. Like that for now, just hit OK. Turn the scale all the way to 10. Go back into that color box and move this box closer to make it more flat right here, the divide. Now double click on this dark gray and make it a little bit lighter. We just want it to be barely different like that. Maybe a little brighter. Just a little bit like that. Looks pretty good. Hit OK. We're done with that text now. Now duplicate it by hitting Control J. It'll make a copy, move it down. And we'll name this one Speedrun. Speedrun. Now it's going to be super easy because all the settings are still on it. We just have to change the color. So double click on the speedrun layer. Go to Gradient Overlay. Click on the color box and change it from a light green to a darker green. And I'm going to have to reverse this because I did it the wrong way. So it should be a light green and then a dark green. I'm actually going to change that to a different shade of green. I'm going to make it a little bit darker because this is a little too bright. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Hit OK, hit OK, hit OK. Now we're ready to combine these two. So once you have it centered right below it, like that, go ahead and double click on your Minecraft text, go up here to warp, change the style to arc upper, and choose about 16% blend. Let's go ahead and type that in there, hit OK. For this one, we're just going to have a little bit of bend. Arc upper, maybe about 7%. So about half. Move it right below it. Now hold Control and click both the text layers. Right click on one of them and click Convert to Smart Object. That'll make it one whole layer. So now we can double click on that layer. Go to Stroke. Change it to a black stroke and just adjust the size to make it look like that. That looks really nice. We could even make the stroke a little bit bigger. Okay, like that. Now we're gonna hit Control Alt T and just rotate this a little bit to the right, like that. Okay, now hit Control J to duplicate this layer. Click on the background layer, not the background layer, but the one on the back, which is this layer. It's the original. Hit Control Alt T again, resize it to where it's a little bit bigger than the original. Move it behind it like this, and then move it to the bottom layer above the background but below everything else. And now just turn the opacity down on it. So it has a cool little effect there. And now we're ready to add our final touches. So get on here to your adjustment layer, go to brightness and contrast, turn the brightness and contrast up just a bit on it. About here, it looks pretty good. Now go back down to that adjustment layer and choose vibrance. Turn up the vibrance and saturation. Go back here one more time and click on curves. Now for curves, we're going to click on the channel button, go to red, go up on this line and down on this line. And for green, we're going to go down on this line, up on this line, and do the same for blue. Down on this line, up on this line. And now we are done. That is all there is to it. But there is one suggestion I have. When you put all these effects on it, it kind of makes the text gradient go away. So if you want to move the text layer above the curves, vibrance, and brightness, I recommend that a lot because you can see there's two different colors now. But if you move it below, those colors disappear. So there we go. That's all there is to it. Now you can just export it, File, Export As, PNG or JPEG. Choose 100% and hit save. And that's all there is to it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.